No headbutts, no foul. To your corners.
Right, the final bout of the night, Perry. Fight number 11, Jordan Walker up against Roy KENNAIRD. How do you see this fight going?
I'll tell you what, Poz, I'm 50-50 on this fight. I think both of them are great fighters. Rue's got a lot of power, similar to Benji in the previous fight. If he lands a big one, there he is already. He's already landed a big one.
Start!
There he is. But Jordan, and you can see his stance. He's like a bit of a Tyson Fury. You know, a bit of a Tyson Fury, the way he moves his hands and shakes. He's comfortable, and look at him move.
He's very, very comfortable
Look
in
at
the
him.
ring, isn't he?
He is so comfortable.
But Roy KENNAIRD is really getting into him, and this is a massive, massive start from both boxers.
And you can see Rue is a bit of a brawler. He's got that brawler style. He obviously loves a tin Rue fight, as he said to us.
And sometimes that stares you in good stead, to be honest.
Absolutely.
But look at this Jordan Walker.
And look at him move and shake. He's just moving and shaking, shake, son. It's great to see.
What a start from both of these boxers.
This is going to be a great 11th fight. I'll tell you what I predict, Poz. I predict a knockout in the second round. I don't know by who, but I do see one in the second round.
Wow, that's a big call, Perry.
Big call.
I think the way this fight has started, we might just see this one going the full hurdle, and
that's fair chat.
There
he is. There's one. Think of the power from Rue.
Some power blows from KENNAIRD.
Unbelievable, KENNAIRD.
KENNAIRD is really getting into him.
Do you know what I'm worried about KENNAIRD though? Is he is exhausting all of his energy in this first round, and he's going to be fatigued in the second. With the amount of power he's using, I see the look in his eyes and the way his legs are moving.
Yeah, you can also see that Walker seems to have quite good fitness.
Correct. There's great straight by Walker there. He's got lots of fitness there, Walker, and a great hook. And another great hook. This is a great fight, Poz. This is going to be a good fight.
Tell me something, Perry.
Go on.
While these guys have been training, have they been sparring against each other?
No. So the red and blue corner do not spar against each other at all.
And just try and see out the rounds. I just think he might just be able to hold on. But you can see Walker has got the fitness to see him through.
He's got it. Sorry, this round was about to start, but Rue is bleeding from the nose, so they've just got to clean that up. It's nothing serious. Do you know, some people just bleed more than others from the nose. It's not that you've been hit harder or softer. It's just some people just bleed more.
I wouldn't know, Perry. I know you've been in the ring before. You've done this before. In fact, you fought in the inaugural King of the Rings, and it was a very first fight. So you were the puppy, as it were.
Do you know what, Poz? Don't talk me up here. I know I'm quite a big deal, but
you actually fought Stu Irvin, didn't you?
I fought Stu Irvin. That was a joke when I said a big deal, but I mean, I fought Stu Irvin, and it was a draw, so our friendship is still intact. Our friendship is well intact. But as we can see, Rue's just getting cleaned up. They might have to shove a bit of Vaseline in there just to block it, you know.
Okay,
here we go.
To start. Here we go.
And we're on again. Boom. Oh, Jordan lands a good left hook. Rue comes back strong again with the power.
Rue has really come out now.
Please, I beg your pardon, Poz. I think Rue's fitness is on. I think Rue is looking very fit in that ring, and he's still throwing the same amount of power as he was previously.
He is still bleeding a lot.
He is bleeding. But that's just unfortunate. They should shove a tissue in the man or something. Oh, there's a lot of blood coming out of there. There is a lot of blood.
Walker, and that's where I am worried that he might just get one blow too many that might just end it for him.
Correct.
As
but he's a strong man. He's a tough man.
Just breaks for the moment, just as they deal with KENNAIRD's blood issues.
We were talking about a glass jaw earlier. And I don't think, you know, Jordan's got a bit of a burglar bar to his glass because he's got that beard, you know, and he's quite protected.
Exactly.
So to land a clean one to the jaw, do you know? I reckon it must be a rule that all fighters must be cleanly shaved. That's an outrageous call, but I think that's the fairest way to go about it.
I would hate to see Tyson Fury without that little tash.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the crowd certainly enjoying their evening here at Wild Geese. This is the final fight of the night at King of the Rings 2022.
And we would just like to say as well, thank you to everyone for your support for this event, for the people that have come, for the people that are watching. You know, the fighters have put themselves through 12 long weeks of excruciating training, and they've been getting up at 6 a.m. running hills and doing sparring. And it's all in aid of St. George's Home for Boys. This is the core behind why this is all happening. And thank you to everyone for your support.
Yeah, indeed. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes who have made this event possible, as they do every year. Headed, of course, by Lindsay Earle and, of course, Stu Irvin,
yes,
who are the brainchild behind this whole King of the Rings.
Absolutely. And they must take a bow. They must take a bow. But I look around the room tonight, Pos, and it is free drinks on the roll, and I see people now starting to get extremely fizzy and excited. And I think where this night's going to carry on to is a dangerous place. But I'm all for it. Sign me up. I'm there.
Good man. Right. Let's see how this goes now.
Here we go again as we continue into the third round.
Just about 40 seconds.
Some big punches being thrown. Second round, I beg your pardon.
Second round. Some big punches being thrown from both of them. Walker is very pumped. Very pumped. Very focused.
Look at that.
Wow.
And he's digging into him. Jeez, but Rue wore all those punches. He was getting hit hard, and Walker maybe slipped or lost his balance.
Yeah, I think he slipped.
Jeez,
I think it was a slip. You can see that he's not phased at all. It was just a slip.
But I think the judges can tell that, and I think the judges can sort of, you know, I actually don't know how that would have gone down if that considered a knockdown towards Walker or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, just looking at the judges now, he's just warned Walker for holding a little bit too much.
But he really was laying into him there.
He was laying into him.
That was proper punching. And again, Rue's just gone back to his corner to get his nose sorted. People, please don't worry. His nose is okay. He's fine. He just bleeds. It's just some people bleed, you know. But this is also a little great. It's a great excuse for a bit of a break and a breather, you know, and just to get to
sometimes just again. To wind the clock down a little bit.
Oh, you know, this is TJ KENNAIRD at his finest. You know, you bloody sit down, you fake an injury. I'm not saying he's faking it. I beg your pardon, but I mean, you wind down the clock as long as you can. And Jordan in the corner there is just recomposing and regathering and
it's actually playing into his favor at this stage.
Massively.
Because he's managed to compose himself, get himself focused again.
He's got time to think.
Well, KENNAIRD is trying to deal with
a blood nose.
With a blood nose.
Yes. So it's definitely playing into Walker's favor at the moment. I am still 50-50 where this fight's going to go, Pos. I really am. I just don't know where to call it. I don't know if you could call it at this point. I don't know what you're thinking.
If you said to me this fight ended now, I would say Walker gets it by the narrowest of margins.
By the narrowest, by the skin of your teeth.
Exactly.
Do you know what? This is not an outrage, but as the Caucasian things white people like to say, by the skin of your teeth. I've never heard a black person say that, but I mean, by the skin of your teeth, you know. He's on.
Right, this is taking a little bit longer than anticipated, but back in his corner as we.
And he's got some tissue in his nose. I hope that tissue doesn't get knocked out by a right jab. But we're on here. We're back again. Do you know, Rue's? I really think Rue's got all the power in the world. I think he's got more power. You know, and look at that.
Wow, he's coming in strong now.
He's coming in hard.
Wow. What a comeback from Rude.
This has been a great bout. I really like Walker's style. Walker really looks good in that ring. He really does.
I like his style.
That's very Tyson Fury-esque. Very Tyson Fury-esque. Oh! He lands a great straight.
And that's it.
Bam.
That is round number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Big round of applause for both of these gentlemen, please. The winner of bout 11, our final bout in King of the Ring 2022, with a technical knockout in the second round. The winner, fighting from the red, Mr. Jordan Walker!